What's up, YouTube? Mr. MSC here, and today we're going to be talking about unique helms. So this is going to be my tier list, how I would rank all the different unique helms in the game. Remember, this is unique, not runeward, and not set either. So where's Guillaume's face? Where's Lore Helm? Those don't exist on this. This is just for the unique helms list. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So in the top slots, we've got Harlequin Crest, which is Shaco. Obviously, this is just a best in slot helm for so many characters, plus to life and mana and skills and DR, and I mean, it's just crazy how good it is. Griffin's Eye, best in slot for many for Amazons and for some other classes. You get the FCR, you get the, for the light source, right? You get the minus and plus to lightning damage. Super, super nice. COA. If you get a really good roll on it, you get DR, you get 2 open sockets that you can put burr runes, whatever you want. I mean, people love using this for just big old tanky helm, massive DR, good resistances, good defense. It's very nice. Ariat's Face is a super clutch barb helm, often best in slot there as well. Tons of solid stats on it. Andy's Visage, best in slot mercenary helm, when especially like ethereal. But people love... I'm going to show some of them. I mean, the skills is nice, but IAS, Lifesteal, Strength is just, these 3 stats is why people love to shove it on their Mercenary. Just so good. Allows you to wear a lot of those like Colossus, Volge, and high-end bases that you're going to have. It does have minus 30 fire res, so a lot of people like to shove a Rao rune into it to kind of counter that out. That's one of the things that you'll note. Jalal's one of the better or the best druid helms for a lot of cases, and it's super easy to get, right? You can get it from like Nightmare Mephisto and stuff. I wonder if we have that in this list here. I don't think we do. Let me pull it up really fast. But you get those plus to skills, you get all res, you get mana, you get strength and energy, 2 to shape-shifting skills, bonus attack rating, hit recovery. It just has so many, just an iconic GG helm right there. And lastly, I've got Nightwings up here because similar to the Griffins, it has that same idea with the plus 2 cold damage. Just going to be really, really nice and a best-in-slot item right there. In our A tier, we've got Vamp Gaze. You could argue it goes to S tier. It's very nice. You get the dual leech from it. And it's just kind of the iconic green helm right there. 6 to 8% though. And then you get massive DR as well. A lot of people love to put this on their mercenary also. Kind of a cheaper, great mercenary option. Rockstopper. This is probably my favorite helm in the game. You can get it pretty early on. And it has damage reduce as well as tri-res that are all really nice. 20 to 40, 20 to 50, 20 to 40, hit recovery 30, 15 to vitality. All of these stats are just massive and just so good. And then you can put a socket in it as well, where you can put even more stuff into it if there's a resistance you need even more of or whatever. A big roll on this helm is... honestly, it's a stat stick for your face, and it is fantastic. Like I say, one of my favorite items to find when I'm playing through, and it's pretty easy to find. 31 required, 43 strength. Great helm. Ravenlord, definitely a decent one for the fire druid. So plus 3 to elemental skills, and then minus to enemy fire res with some overall resistance. So if you're running a fire druid later on, this is going to be your helm of choice. Kira's Guardian, just great for the massive resistance, up to 70 all res on it. Crown of Thieves, another one of those helms you can give to your mercenary. Very high lifesteal. Peasant Crown is just the poor man Shaco. Get plus 1 to skills. And a couple like worse things about it. But you get a little faster unlock, some energy vitality. It's literally just Shaco, but less. Like, that's it. But it's great. Giant Skull, super nice. Having the 2 open sockets in it as well is very, very solid. Let me get Giant Skull. There we go. Get some crushing blow, massive strength on it, and then of course the 2 sockets. And knockback as well can be nice for characters that are looking for that. And then we have Wolf Howl, which has its uses, depending on certain characters that want to use it. And then Tarn Helm has the plus to skills and magic find, which is great and a super great like early helm that you might be grabbing. Veil of Steel is actually not terrible. It is kind of high requirements, which is one of the things. 192 strength required, but 50 to all res, 15 strength, 15 vitality is still solid. I mean, it's still a decent helm. You could shove it on a mercenary or something if you really wanted. Dark Sight is not bad as well. We can go and where's my Dark Sight? There we go. Has Cannot Be Frozen, has low mana steal, has some fire res, Cloak of Shadow charges. So it's not too shabby. Like honestly, and another source that you can get Cannot Be Frozen on a character that kind of like a melee character or something that can be really, really helpful. So it's not a great helm, but it's okay. It's interesting at least, and nice for the Can't Be Frozen. Halberd's Reign, decent for a barbarian. Spirit Keeper, another one of these here, which isn't bad. 1 to 2 druid skills is really the main thing there. You get some cold zorb, some light zorb, some fire res. So it's kind of an interesting resistance, sorb, and sorb. This is flat, that's percent. Interesting helm, but you can get some skills on it. I would totally use one if I like had it and played through. Demon Horn's Face, another one of the barb helms. Let me actually pull them up for you guys. Demon Horns, 1 to 3 on all of these. So you do get a lot of random rolls across it, but it can technically be up to a 3 all skills. Lifesteal IAS. Can't be mad about that. Also here's Halberd's Reign, which is the +2 to barb, and then you can get BO and BC. So it can be a nice, like, for sure bow helm, essentially. Not terrible. Again, those aren't like best in slots, but they're okay. And then Steel Skull is decent, as you do get the dual res on it right there. Lifesteal, Mana Steal, IES can be okay for a mercenary. I think it's not a bad helm to put on them. And they also have a little MF, which can be nice. Steel Shade starts to get a little bit more into the meh territory. Not a lot on it. You get a little fire absorb, little replenish life. Honestly, probably goes even at the back there. Valkyrie Wing. If this was, '08, Valkyrie Wing is amazing. But now it's just kind of fallen off. Really doesn't have near as much of the great stuff. You get some skills, some fast run walk, hit recovery, man per kill. It's not awful, but you're just not really going to do a lot. What was the '08 Valkyrie Wing? Oh my God, it was so good. It was like 30% with all that stuff, including FCR. And I mean, it was so good. Hold on, I gotta find it. There, like 30 faster run walk, IS, FCR, FHR, 20 life, 15 all res. That's probably coming from some stuff in there, but I mean, it was stupidly good. Yeah, it had all the things on it. Coif of Glory, kind of just meh. I might throw it on Merc on a playthrough very early, or just like put it on and then it's done. Biggins Bonnet, just a little bit of life and mana. Really good at the level 2, 3, whatever, and then it fades out quickly. Blackhorn's Face is pretty meh. I think it also is just light res for that. Yeah, a little light res and absorb. A little slows target. Not a lot else on it. Cerebus Bite is just kind of, it's shape-shifting with some open wounds and life leech. The bow's attack rating, I suppose, is actually nice on it, so you could maybe argue it deserves to be a little bit higher. But I feel like you're just going to want Jalal's pretty much instead. It looks so cool, though. It really does. So I'll move it up for its looks. Undead Crown is pretty lame. There's just like nothing really crazy that you're ever going to be excited about with it. A little lifesteal. A little damage versus undead. I mean, pretty meh. And then we have Steel Shade already. We went over that. And at the bottom, we have Face of Horror. Worm Skull. Somebody could argue Worm Skull deserves to be a little bit higher. Just because it has a little bit of like lifesteal and poison. You could like give it to a mercenary early on or something. But it's pretty lame overall. Pretty lame item. Howl Tusk and Dusk Deep. All of them are just kind of garbage. Just not exciting overall. There's a lot of meh helms where you just, I mean, look at this. What even is this helm? What is Howl Tusk? Damage taken goes to mana. Okay. Magic damage reduced by 2. Attacker takes damage of 3. Knockback. And a hit causes monster to flee. It has like no stat on it that makes me excited about it. Not a single one. Terrible helm. So, yeah. There's a lot of helms that are meh in this game for sure. And then Dust Deep's similar thing. I mean, it has 15 all res. And I guess for the 8 max, you know what? I'm going to upgrade Dust Deep to bottom of C. Because you could actually use that a little bit early in the game, and it'd be not the worst thing ever. We'll put it right there. So, yeah, this is my unique helms list. If you have any thoughts on it, I'd love to hear it down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and appreciate you guys being here and watching. Check out the other tier list. Peace, everybody.